Good evening. Thank you for being here. Continuing with our riot coverage, and the shock has turned to outrage in Vancouver and across British Columbia, right across the country, in fact. The disappointment of Game 7 turned into a disgusting display of rioting, with drunken thugs setting fires, overturning cars, and even attacking other people, smashing windows and looting. More than 150 people were injured in the rioting. One was a Vancouver Island man who returned to Departure Bay today, all bandaged up with broken ribs and a punctured lung. A-News Mid-Island Bureau Chief Jonathan Bartlett joins us now with more on his story. Jonathan.
Hudson, not everyone on the streets of Vancouver last night was out looking for trouble. Christopher Leveille certainly wasn't. He was trying to help a stranger when dozens of aggressive people in the crowd turned on him.
I've actually got one of the big...
Christopher Leveille has painful souvenirs from last night's riot in Vancouver.
I got a crushed lung. I got this tube put in there. I got scrapes all throughout my back. Missing a chunk out of my shoulder.
Injuries he received trying to put a stop to the mindless violence he witnessed all around him. Leveille says he came across a man trying to keep the mob from smashing windows of a car rental agency.
I went over there to go give him a hand there, and then by the time I turned around, I looked over, they started smashing more windows, and then they went after this guy. 40 people just beating on the guy.
But when Leveille tried to pull the attackers off, he says the crowd turned on him.
So I went over there to go help him out, and then next thing I know, I turn around and that whole crowd is coming at me. And the last thing I remember is just seeing someone throw a punch, and then that was it.
Witnesses say he was kicked and punched repeatedly as he lay unconscious on the ground.
They said, like, I turned around and it was just one guy with one shot and then 40 more people just coming in and kicking me.
Leveille woke up 2 blocks away, surrounded by strangers. With obvious need of medical care and not willing to wait for an ambulance, they waved down another Good Samaritan who drove Leveille to a hospital.
That was a nice guy, like with his Land Rover, his truck, stopped by, and we drove to St. Paul Hospital. Christopher tried to do good things for Vancouver, tried to stop breaking windows, right, and get beat up because of that. I was lucky, right? It could have been me, right?
I actually feel good, you know. Like, if that one person stands up against a big crowd and, you know what, no one else is willing to help them out, I'm glad to be one person that actually went and helped them out. And same as those 2 Australians, you know, there's 4 of us against, you know, how many thousands of people. So, I just hope more people are kind of like that.
Others returning home to Nanaimo this morning say they were appalled at what they witnessed.
It's embarrassing. It's horrible. It doesn't show anything for what was going on.
It's pretty embarrassing. I didn't want to be a part of it. I'm surprised people actually think that's cool to do.
I know it was not the whole crowd. There was probably way more good people out there than the few ones that wanted to just riot, but...
Oh, it's crazy. It was just out of control. People were running everywhere. So, I mean, a lot of stupid people out there, right?
Vancouver police say there were 100 arrests last night, but there is a lot of video and photos out there that people shot on their cell phones, and police are encouraging people to send those images to Vancouver PD. There will be a lot more arrests, and hopefully some of those involved in this cowardly act will be brought to justice as well. Hudson?
Let's hope. Jonathan, thank you.
Thank you.
Jonathan Bartlett in our Mid-Island Bureau.